Yo, what's up, guys? It's the Fallen Sanctum here, and today we're here to go over the Neon Knights gameplay overview changes that are going to happen next week. So this is the new set update, and it is going to be changing a lot of things, so let's look into it. So first and foremost, Academy is gone, so the whole infinite scaling based on abilities, I'm kind of glad to see Lux, Katarina, and Yumi gone. Yumi was devastatingly stupid, especially when they were in like the turbo mana builds where she would be casting her like super stun like really a lot. I'm sad to see Samira go. I thought it was a really like ingenious kind of AoE physical armor shredder. Scion, I was never really a big fan of. You know, Chungus that can't be CC'd, so his stun can't be stopped unless he's killed. And you know, protectors are gone, so thank God. That was I want to say not the funnest fucking mechanic to have to deal with, and I don't feel like it worked as intended properly for a lot of things. Never saw too much meta relevance because like the cog protector or whatever, the cog protector calm, never felt like it really lasted too much of an impact. It had an impact on me, but it was never really that good. Sisters, I saw that there was an update to Vi and Jinx, and we'll go over those soon. And now let's see who else got chopped. So Twisted Fate, Kaguma, Tristana, Trundle, Shaco, Tarek, Lysandra, Janna, one of my favorite units because it gave Yordle so much, but I guess because Scrap, I don't know if Scrap is still here. Maybe it is. But Scrap was genuinely fucking stupid. Like Scrap, Scholar, Enchanter was the perfect trinity for Yordle. So let's see. Now we have new traits. So we have Hex Tech. 80 new augments. Jesus Christ. Alright, so Hex Tech. So we got Nocturne, Jarvan, Swain. So Swain is no longer an Imperial because Imperial doesn't exist anymore. I believe Sejuani replaces Trundle, and she gains she has Enforcer now. I don't think Scrap is a thing anymore. I think they got rid of Scrap. They changed Scrap up. At least I think. I'm not too sure. We'll have to look into it. Alright. So welcome to Hextech, our dream. Pulses granting allied units a shield for a few seconds. While Hextechs bear the shield, they gain extra magic on hit. And I believe the shield does not stack, but it refreshes. Then we have Debonair. So we have Brand. Welcome back, Brand. I really liked Brand a few seasons ago. He was a lot of fun. Talon now is a Debonair instead of an Imperial. Syndra, I look forward to seeing what Syndra's going to do. Leona, it's nice that she stayed and transitioned. Oh, that's probably why I didn't recognize the skin, because it's a Debonair Leona skin. Okay. Draven, tier 4 challenger is always good. Zeri, look forward to reading about her abilities. Okay, so I trade the pulls together. Party goes from while rolling. You can feel to. Okay, what is the Debonair? If a trait that pulls together partygoers, life of the party, the VIP, while rolling, you come across an important interface, shiny, dashing. Huh? Do they all get like a unique? Give me a second. Debonair, champions gain bonus health and ability to increase at 357 if there is a Debonair VIP in play. Oh, okay, so sell the old VIP for a chance to see. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be like those like the oops, sorry. It's gonna be like those enhanced the enhanced soul guys from before, but it's gonna be specifically for the Debonair VIP. Okay, that's cool. Striker, I believe, is they said bonus AD. So strikers gain bonus attack to hit harder and harder and harder and harder, turning striker emblems into gigantic best friend swords to play with. Okay, that's really cool. And while we're at it, let's talk about the new socialites. Yeah, so I saw there was a lot of additions to socialite. So now there's two triple category socialites, which is kind of cool. So we have Gnar, who's a Yordle and a striker. So, but I don't think any other Yordle is a striker. We got Senna, so we at least have one enchanter. That is, and we still have Seraphine, which is the innovator, and Galio hasn't changed. But let's look. Okay, so the changes to Social Light are at 2 now, you gain bonus mana regen. Social Light will give, with 2 new Social Lights, this Fast Light sure, social, okay, so I'm pretty sure this all applies only to the one, to the one circle. And at 5, the bonuses are doubled. Okay, so I think it's like 3 mana. Oh, yeah, it's like 3 mana, so it'd be 6 mana, it'd be 40% bonus damage, and I think 60% Omnivam. Okay, that's kind of a little nutty. Okay, so we got Rival. Okay, so this is Ninja without endgame Ninja, so it's early game Ninja, I believe, because like No Longer Sisters, they don't work together. So Vi gets a new ability. Let's look at it. All right. Alright, come on. So she's getting a dash, right? So it's a punch that shields. Okay, I'm pretty okay. Yeah, okay. So it's like in League of Legends. Okay, so it's a punch that dashes, and then she gets the dash through. So that's her Q. So the first is her E. Okay, and that's her ultimate. Okay, okay, cool. So it's a 3-stage ability. That's cool. It's kind of like Heimer, where he every 3 waves he would fire a triple wave set. Okay, that's pretty good. Jinx keeps the same thing. Bonus attack speed. Yeah, and Vi gets reduced mana costs. Okay, so that's really good. And now Renata, this is the new champion that is not out yet in League. She's the champion that can turn her enemies against themselves. So she had Toxic Wave that targets and poisons all enemies caught. Poison enemies have their attack speed reduced and take a small amount of magic damage a second, so damage over time. Damage from repeat toxic cast stack. Holy shit. Okay, so mana's gonna be stupid. Renata Glask's ability doesn't have that long of a range, so position her closer to the front line than your typical range carry. With a Morella Nomicon, she can spread the burn and poison to the bulk of your foe's team. Finally, a Hexa Gunblade should keep her focused. Toxic Wave will in-game ability of League of Legends will have in effect. She'll still be the same Viperist, but she'll be working with different chem tech that we'll see in League of Legends. Alright, now Silko, this is the new guy. He's been spoiled a long time ago. So he gives like the Bane buff from Batman, giving them massive health, AD, and immunity to crowd control for a few seconds. But when it expires, it turns into like the chemical overload, as they will die and deal a bunch of magic damage to nearby enemies. And so Mastermind is a perk that gives 2 allied subordinates in front of him increased mana regen, and he is a scholar, so that could be pretty nutty. I look forward to that. Zeri, she's like the lightning gun. She's like the lightning gunner, 80 carry kind of character in League of Legends. Her basic attacks fire slew in her enemy's direction, each dealing a small percentage of her AD as physical and extra bonus as magic damage to the first unit hit. So it's a spread that goes through enemies and does bonus damage to the first person hit. The Zeri vaults, so her ability, so she dashes to her enemy and discharges a Nova of Electricity, dealing magic damage to nearby enemies. So it's an AoE and increasing their mana cost. Okay. Ooh, okay, so that's the Shout of Stillness. Before dashing back to for the next few seconds, her attack becomes electrified and pierce. Okay, so her attacks originally do not pierce, but when she ults, she has Twitch's passive. Okay, so VIP bonus, when she is chosen as VIP from your shop, after she casts her Lightning Nova, after she casts her Lightning Nova, her attacks become electrified for the rest of the combat. Okay, that's kind of really good. Yeah, so that's the cheat sheet. This was the cheat sheet I was referring to. So scrap is still here, but I feel like it'll be a little different, being that there's less of the early game possibility of going quad scrap. Let's look at the other big changes. We have Hextech, a new thing. The frequency of the pulses increased at 2468. So there's 1, 2. Okay, so you need a trait to hit 8. So we don't know how effective that'll be. We have Debonair. Chemtech hasn't changed, Clockwork hasn't changed, Enforcer hasn't changed, Mune hasn't changed, except for the fact that instead of Kog'Maw, they have Kog'Maw and Mundo, they have Rek'Sai and Kha'Zix. Striker, they gain bonus, AD that increases. So it's just, I think it's a flat increase. Mercenary has not changed one bit, Glutton hasn't changed. As mentioned, Rival, you get Vise mana cost. This trade is active when you have yeah, okay, exactly. Is that one unique Rival unit because they refuse to work together? Please, Facebook. Please, holy shit, Facebook. Shut up. Yordle hasn't changed except for the fact that we have, instead of Heimer, we have Gnar, and instead of Tristana, we have Corgi. So that's going to be interesting. I am a Yordle one-trick in TFT, so I look forward to this. Socialite, we added 2 new Socialites. And taking out Tarek, so it's going to be interesting to see things. There's a lot of new Arcanists. Assassin doesn't feel it doesn't feel like it's changed. Bruiser hasn't really changed. Bodyguard hasn't changed. Colossus Challenger Enchanter, they haven't changed. Mastermind is the perk we just spoke of. I look forward to seeing more like mid to late game transition into Twin Shot instead of having the early Kog'Maw Graves Caitlyn that was like the meta to have the Kog'Maw be double buffed by an ability. Innovator, I don't think Innovator changed. And it's nice that we got some different scholars. Maybe different, more interesting abilities are going to be very fun to use. So anyways, I really do look forward to going more in-depth on these changes and things when the patches go live. So I want to thank you guys for coming and watch this video. This was a lot of fun. I look forward. I put a lot of time into TFT, and I will probably be getting the Hextech Battle Arena, and I am always live streaming it on twitch.tv/ZylonXscissors. So make sure to check me out if you want to see some POG TFT content. And thanks for watching the video. We'll see you guys in the next one.